Yeah, Marcella, it's quite a mess out here. City crews have been out here for hours. In fact, they got word of this sewage spill after someone reported it to the city's Get It Done app. City crews had a big mess on their hands today following a sewage spill that originated off SeaWorld Drive near Friars Road. It's estimated about 18,000 gallons of sewage were discharged, with roughly half of that making its way into the San Diego River and ultimately out to Ocean Beach.
This was bubbling out of a manhole cover in that area next to the river, and that's part of the reason why we see this closure here in Ocean Beach.
City officials say water testing is underway to determine the level of contamination. Until results come back, Dog Beach is closed. The county posted warning signs urging people and their pets to stay out of the water.
Bottom line, you go surfing on a jetty on a day like this, it's not uncommon the next day you want to put the floor or cold.
This Ocean Beach surfer says he'll head somewhere else for now. Dog owners we spoke with say they're also avoiding the area, though some say their pets don't venture into the water anyway.
Oh, they don't go in the water, so I'm not concerned about them getting, infected or contaminated at all. They like to run and frolic, and we like to walk down by the riverside.
As for how long the closure will last, there's no timeline. The beach will reopen once the city gets a clean water reading, and the impact goes beyond the shoreline. The spill also damaged personal property and threatened the river's sensitive habitat.
There was some sewage that damaged vehicles and RVs that were parked there overnight, and then we have the issue of some of that sewage water going into the San Diego River. Obviously, the San Diego River, very sensitive habitat. We want to make sure that any sort of sewage doesn't cause any harm to the plant life or the animal life there.
Now, it should go without saying not to go into the San Diego River. But as for Dog Beach, we do see swimmers, surfers, and of course dogs out there. And as you saw in that story, it is closed. But when I was out there today, Marcella, I did see people and pets in the water. There's no one policing the closure. The county just wants everyone to know not to go in.
Yeah, that bacteria could be really harmful. Shannon, do we know the actual cause of the spill just yet?
We don't. When there's a water main break, we know that a pipe burst. In this case, all we know is that there was some type of loose valve and it had sewage seeping from under the ground, above ground. We heard them talk about that manhole cover and how sewage was just coming out of it. And that's why someone from the public noticed it and reached out to the city's Get It Done app. So they are assessing all of that. They've done a lot of work. It looks as though they may be wrapping things up here in terms of the fixture, but in terms of the water and when it's clean enough to go into, as I said in the story, we just won't know until we get those clear tests back.
Waiting for those test results. Thanks so much for the latest on that spill, Shannon.